In a world that is becoming more and more full of concrete and controlled by technology, there are still places where humans are only small travelers, and nature is the one that has the greatest power. Montana, Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado create a great wild area of the United States, where mountains rise to touch the clouds. Grasslands are wide and endless. Red deserts shine under the sun, and old rivers still flow with the rhythm of the earth. In this place, rules do not come from humans, but from hard winters, strong winds, dangerous land, and a powerful beauty that makes people slow down, listen carefully, and bow to nature. The journey through these four lands is not only a trip to explore landscapes, but also a return to the original state, where nature still keeps its full power and reminds humans of their true place in the large world. Wyoming is a land of the big sky, of the wide grasslands, and of the tall and majestic mountains. It is one of the states that has a very wild and free spirit in the United States. This place is not loud and not busy, but slow, quiet, and full of natural life. Every morning in Wyoming starts with the sound of the wind through the grass, the sunlight shining through the gray stone mountains, and the smell of dry grass, melting snow, and earth in the air. It is a land where, when you come, you can feel freedom in every breath. Nature here is still strong and beautiful, like hundreds of years ago, and people live slowly and in harmony with the land and sky. Located in the heart of the American West, Wyoming is like a raw gem among the majestic Rocky Mountains. With a very large area, but the smallest population in the United States, this place gives a feeling of space, freedom, and almost no limits. Wyoming borders Montana in the north, South Dakota and Nebraska in the east, Colorado in the south, and Idaho and Utah in the west. a central location near many of the greatest natural wonders in the United States. The land of Wyoming is diverse, from dry plains and wide plateaus to mountain ranges covered with snow all year. Most of the state is higher than 2,000 meters, so the air here is fresh and cool all year. Summer is short, but full of life, and winter is long and harsh, bringing beautiful white snow scenes. When people talk about Wyoming, they cannot forget Yellowstone, the precious gem of the United States and the first national park in the world. Founded in 1872, Yellowstone is a global symbol of nature protection. Covering more than 9,000 square kilometers, mostly in Wyoming, Yellowstone is a paradise of amazing geological wonders, wide valleys, and rich plants and animals. Here, visitors can see the Old Faithful geyser erupt on time like a natural clock, colorful hot springs like a rainbow at Grand Prismatic Spring, or herds of bison walking across the grassland at sunrise. Hayden Valley and Lamar Valley are the places with the most wild animals, from grizzly bears, wolves, and moose to bald eagles, the national symbol of the United States. Yellowstone is not only a tourist destination, but also a symbol of wild beauty, where people can see how small they are in front of the great nature. South of Yellowstone is Grand Teton National Park, one of the most beautiful and powerful scenes in the American West. The Teton mountain range has peaks higher than 4,000 meters that stand tall under the blue sky and reflect on the calm surface of Jackson Lake like a mirror. Each season, Grand Teton has a different beauty. Spring has wildflowers, summer has strong sunshine, fall has bright yellow leaves, and winter is covered with white snow. This is the perfect place to hike, kayak, ride a mountain bike, or simply sit by the lake and watch the sunset turn the faraway mountaintops golden. Leaving the Western Mountains, the journey brings us to another special symbol of Wyoming, Devil's Tower, a huge rock tower rising in the Northeast Plains. With a height of almost 400 meters, Devil's Tower looks like a natural pillar standing alone between the sky and the land. For a long time, this place has been holy for Native people, where they held ceremonies to pray for good weather and good life. When the first European explorer saw it, he was surprised and called it the Tower of the Devil. But for the Native people, it is a gift from the spirits. In 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt made Devil's Tower the first national monument of the United States, an important moment in the history of nature protection in America. Today, Devil's Tower is still a popular place for climbers and photographers, especially in the evening when the moonlight shines on the tall rock walls and creates a scene that is both magical and holy. Another place that shows the wild western spirit is Jackson Hole Valley, located between the Teton Mountains and the Gros Ventre Range. The town of Jackson, the center of the valley, is where nature and cowboy culture meet. Along the main street, wooden bars, leather shops, art galleries, and BBQ restaurants in Western style still keep their classic feeling. In winter, Jackson Hole becomes one of the most famous ski areas in the United States, attracting visitors from everywhere to enjoy the white slopes. In summer, this place becomes a paradise for outdoor activities, from hiking, fishing, and camping, to riding a hot air balloon to see the whole Grand Teton from above. Wyoming also has many other wild natural areas, including Bighorn National Forest, a large national forest with clear lakes, waterfalls hidden in the trees, and trails that go through the Bighorn Mountains. This is a perfect place for people who want to escape city life and feel close to nature again. Not far away is Hot Springs State Park in the town of Thermopolis, home to the largest natural hot spring in North America. Warm mineral water comes from the earth, bringing healthy minerals and making a wonderful, relaxing place in nature. What makes Wyoming special is not only its great landscapes, but also the feeling of endless freedom that this place gives. When you drive on the roads across the plains, you may not see any people for many kilometers, only the blue sky, the wind, and herds of bison eating grass slowly. This empty space makes people feel closer to nature than ever before. Wyoming is a place where you can sit alone on a hillside, watch the sunset, and feel complete silence, something very rare in the modern world. People in Wyoming have a strong, free, and honest spirit of the American West. They love nature, live close to the land and sky, value hard work, and keep the cowboy tradition, a symbol of strength and simple life. In daily life, cowboy hats, leather boots, and friendly smiles appear in small towns from Sheridan to Cody and Laramie. Wyoming culture is a mix of native heritage and the pioneer spirit, shown in exciting rodeo festivals, simple country music, and campfire gatherings in nature. Here, people greet each other with honesty, support their community, and feel proud of a free land where human values live together with wild natural beauty. Wyoming food shows the same spirit. Simple, rich in flavor, and close to nature. Beef, lamb, elk, and salmon are common ingredients on the table. Dishes like buffalo steak, tasty grilled bison meat, elk burger, a burger made from elk meat, or butter-grilled river salmon all carry the flavor of the mountains. And for people who like new experiences, Rocky Mountain oysters, a food that can challenge your taste, is seen as a symbol of cowboy cooking. In small towns, you can easily find family restaurants where cooks grill meat on hot coals, add light spicy BBQ sauce, and serve it with local craft beer. Eating in Wyoming is not only about food, but also about connecting with others, sharing happiness, and keeping traditions. Wyoming is a special land where nature, history, and people come together to create a perfect picture of freedom and peace. Among the high mountains, endless grasslands, and wide sky, visitors not only see amazing beauty, but also feel the spirit of the Wild West that is still alive in every breath. Wyoming is not noisy or showy, but it attracts people with quiet, honesty, and natural beauty. This is a place to find a slow life again, to listen to the wind, the stream, and your own heart in the great nature. Even if you come only one time, Wyoming will stay in your memory, not only because of the beautiful views, but also because of the pure feeling of freedom that very few places in the world can give. In the heart of the vast American West, there is a land that looks like it comes from another planet, where red cliffs, deep canyons, endless deserts, and vast salt lakes combine into a surreal natural picture. This is Utah, a state called the Beehive State, a symbol of hard work, unity, and creativity. Utah is not only a paradise for people who love adventure and exploration, but also a place that preserves unique cultural values connected to the Mormon community, a religious group with a deep influence on the history and identity of this land. From magnificent national parks like Zion, Bryce Canyon, and Arches, to lively cities like Salt Lake City, Utah is a wonderful combination of grand nature and friendly people, of historical past and dynamic modern life. For those who have visited here, Utah is not just a destination, but a journey to discover oneself in the wide open land and sky. Utah is in the western United States. It is a landlocked state, but it has very diverse and spectacular landscapes. To the north, it borders Idaho, to the east, Colorado, to the south, Arizona, to the west, Nevada, and in the southeast corner, it touches New Mexico at the Four Corners, the only place in the U.S. where 4 states meet. The capital, Salt Lake City, is near the famous Great Salt Lake. With an area of more than 220,000 square kilometers, Utah has snowy mountains, red rock plateaus, and dry deserts. The climate is dry and continental, with hot summers and cold winters. But because the average elevation is 1,800 meters, the air is pleasant all year. In just a few hours of travel, you can admire the spectacular contrast between the white snow of the Wasatch Mountains and the bright red colors of the Moab region, or Monument Valley. Zion, a name that means place of peace, is the gateway to a world of unbelievable natural wonders. As the first national park in Utah, Zion welcomes visitors with a magnificent view. Red sandstone cliffs, hundreds of meters high, rise above the Green Valley, where the Virgin River winds like a soft silk ribbon through the desert. Zion is not only a paradise for nature lovers, but also an arena for adventurous souls. The legendary Angel's Landing Trail is considered one of the most spectacular hiking routes on the planet, where one step can separate heaven from a cliff. But the reward is the view from the top, when the entire Zion Valley appears in red, yellow, and green, a scene that leaves anyone who sees it speechless. For a different experience, step into the Narrows, a deep water canyon where visitors must walk in the river, with towering cliffs on both sides. Light reflects on the water and rocks, creating sparkling and magical colors like walking through a fairy tale world made of stone. Leaving Zion and heading east, the journey takes us to Bryce Canyon, where nature creates a magical symphony in stone. Bryce is not a real canyon, but a huge valley filled with strangely shaped stone columns called hoodoos. Thousands of these columns rise from the ground like musicians playing a silent song with the wind and light. At sunrise, the sunlight turns the cliffs golden, making the whole scene glow like a sea of orange fire. And at sunset, soft purple and pink colors cover the valley, turning Bryce into a dreamy vision. Standing at viewpoints like Sunrise Point or Inspiration Point, people can feel the heartbeat of time, where stone and wind together create an eternal symphony. If Bryce is the gentle music of stone, then Arches National Park is the grand gallery of natural sculptures. Located near the town of Moab, it is the kingdom of more than 2,000 natural arches, formed over millions of years by the erosion of wind, rain, and time. The most famous symbol, Delicate Arch, stands tall in the red desert, like a gateway to another world. When the sunset light covers it, the arch glows bright red and orange, reflecting on the yellow sand, leaving many people speechless because of its surreal beauty. In addition, natural formations like Double Arch, Landscape Arch, and Balanced Rock also amaze visitors. Here, every stone and every crack tells a story about time, change, and the unstoppable power of nature. Just a short distance from Arches, Canyonlands is a completely different world, where the Colorado River and Green River divide the land into 4 separate regions, creating a huge maze of canyons, plateaus, and barren plains. From Mesa Arch, where the sunrise shines through the red rock frame and lights up the vast land below, you will understand why Canyonlands is called the Grand Canyon of Utah. Every ray of light here highlights the ancient rock layers, living evidence of millions of years of geological change. It is also a paradise for those who love exploring by off-road jeeps, mountain bikes, or simply camping in the desert. At night, the sky here is so dark that you can see thousands of stars, with the Milky Way stretching across the sky. A moment that makes all the noise of life feel far away. In central southern Utah, quietly hidden is Capitol Reef, a little-known national park with delicate and gentle beauty. The name Capitol Reef comes from the limestone ridges that curve like the dome of the U.S. Capitol, combined with wavy rock formations like coral reefs in the desert. Not only does it have impressive landscapes, but it also preserves traces of early Mormon settlers in the Fruita Historic District, a fertile farming land in the middle of the desert. Apple, pear, and peach orchards are still cared for as the settlers did, and visitors can pick the fruits themselves, tasting the sweet and fresh flavors while sitting in the peaceful valley. Capitol Reef gives a feeling of stillness, a place where time seems to slow down so you can breathe, observe, and feel your mind cleansed from all rush. If there is a place that represents the soul of the American West, it is Monument Valley. Located on the Utah-Arizona border, this land is a place where time seems to stop. Huge red rocks rise from the desert, reaching high like ancient castles, carved by wind and time over millions of years. This scenery has become the familiar setting for hundreds of Hollywood Western movies, such as Stagecoach, The Searchers, and Forrest Gump, making Monument Valley a symbol of freedom, wilderness, and adventure. It is also the territory of the Navajo people, where visitors can join tours with locals to hear ancient legends and learn more about their deep spiritual culture. People who still keep a sacred connection with the land and sky. After a journey through natural wonders, Salt Lake City, the state capital, is a stop full of human life and modern civilization. Surrounded by the Wasatch Mountains and a huge salt lake, the city offers a harmonious beauty between nature and architecture. The center of Salt Lake is Temple Square, a sacred religious complex of the Mormon Church. The Mormon temple, with its tall spires, seems to touch the clouds, and the Tabernacle Choir is famous all over the world, creating a solemn and inspiring atmosphere. Salt Lake City is also famous for its wonderful winter, when snow covers the mountains, offering opportunities for skiing, snowboarding, and exploring nearby resorts. This city is the heart of Utah, the beat between magnificent nature and strong people. And finally, the journey ends at Moab, a small town in the Red Desert, but with the strongest spirit of freedom in Utah. Moab is the gateway to two great national parks, Arches and Canyonlands, and also a dream destination for adventure lovers. Here, you can ride a mountain bike on the famous Slick Rock Trail, climb vertical cliffs in the desert, drive a jeep over rough terrain, or watch the stars in the bright night sky, where almost no artificial light exists. Moab is not just a destination, but a place where people can feel truly alive, challenged, free, and small in the vast nature, yet full of inner strength. The culture and people of Utah have a unique character that cannot be mixed with others. The strong influence of the Mormon community gives the place a gentle lifestyle, focused on family and community. The people of Utah are friendly, open, and have a strong spirit of helping each other. However, with the strong development of tourism, education, and technology, Utah today has also become more modern and dynamic than ever. Salt Lake City is gradually becoming a new technology center of the West, called Silicon Slopes, the snowy mountain version of Silicon Valley. At the same time, traditional values are still preserved, creating a perfect harmony between old and new, between faith and creative freedom. Utah, the land of red deserts, magnificent stone arches, and snow-covered valleys, is a symbol of wild beauty and the strong spirit of American exploration. This place amazes people not only with its spectacular landscapes, but also with its history, religion, culture, and unique way of life. Utah is not noisy or showy, but it moves the hearts of travelers with its true beauty and enduring spiritual strength. If the United States is a symphony of freedom, then Utah is the deep and calm melody where you can find peace, faith, and inspiration in the endless land and sky. In the middle of the western part of the United States, Colorado appears like a living picture, where great nature, rich history, diverse culture, and friendly people come together to make an unforgettable symphony. With an area of more than 269,000 square kilometers and the highest average height in all the states of the United States, Colorado becomes a special place that attracts millions of visitors every year. There is no sea coast, but this state has the highest mountains of the Rocky Mountains, great national parks, red stone plateaus that remind of thousands of years of Native American history, and lively, active, and creative cities. Colorado is not only a place to visit, but also a land to experience, to live, to understand, and to love. About its geography, Colorado is in the western part of the United States, with Wyoming and Nebraska in the north, Kansas in the east, New Mexico and Oklahoma in the south, and Utah in the west. Four states, Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico, meet at one point called Four Corners, where visitors can put their four limbs in four states at the same time. A one-of-a-kind experience. The land of Colorado is very different, with most of the area in the high Rocky Mountains next to the wide Great Plains in the east, the dry but beautiful Colorado Plateau in the southwest, and the river valleys and amazing canyons in the northwest. This variety makes a rich climate, and views that change so much that you can feel 4 seasons in only one day. When we talk about Colorado, we cannot forget Rocky Mountain National Park, the national park called the Heart of the Rockies. Covering more than 1,000 square kilometers, it has more than 480 kilometers of trails, hundreds of blue glacier lakes, endless pine forests, and many mountain peaks higher than 4,000 meters. One of the most special experiences is driving on Trail Ridge Road, the highest road in North America, where even in summer the snow is still white. Here, you can go trekking, camping, watch moose, black bears, eagles, or simply breathe the fresh air of the great mountains and forests. Located in Colorado Springs, Garden of the Gods is one of the most amazing natural symbols of the state. The red sandstone rocks, almost 100 meters tall, rise straight into the deep blue sky, making a unique natural sculpture park. Visitors can walk on the trails, ride bicycles, climb rocks, or simply watch the sunset when the sunlight turns everything red. This great rock garden is not only a perfect place for photos, but also a place to feel the wonderful creativity of nature. Different from the pure natural beauty, Mesa Verde National Park gives a journey back in history. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, this park keeps hundreds of stone houses built by the ancient Pueblo people in the cliffs more than 700 years ago. The most special is Cliff Palace, the largest cliff village in North America, with more than 150 rooms and 23 ceremony rooms. When you walk into Mesa Verde, you feel like you touch the heritage of a bright native civilization, both wild and mysterious. At the foot of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Great Sand Dunes National Park shows a rare opposite view. Huge sand dunes up to 230 meters high, right next to snowy mountains. This is the place where you can climb to the top of a dune, try sandboarding, walk in the small desert, or camp to watch the bright stars in the night sky. In summer, the Medano Creek flowing around the dunes makes a natural, cool playground, making the experience even more special. If the Grand Canyon is famous for its size, the Black Canyon of the Gunnison is special for its deep and quiet beauty. The steep, dark gray cliffs, more than 800 meters high, make a great canyon where the sunlight cannot easily reach the bottom. Visitors can stand at the viewpoints to admire, or take more adventure by climbing or boating through the Gunnison River, one of the strongest rivers in the United States. This is a perfect place for people who want to challenge themselves and feel the greatness of nature. The capital, Denver, is called the Mile High City because it is at the height of exactly 1,609 meters above sea level. This city is young and modern, and also a lively center of culture and art. Here, you can visit the Denver Art Museum, enjoy music at the theater, explore the Rhino Art District full of graffiti colors, or stop at the famous craft beer pubs. Denver is also the perfect starting point for a journey to explore all of Colorado. When we talk about Colorado, we also talk about world-class ski resorts, and Aspen and Vail are the most famous. Aspen is the favorite place of rich people and celebrities, not only because of the great ski slopes, but also because of the lively music and art festivals. Vail gives the feeling of an old European village in the middle of American mountains. In winter, both towns are full of white snow, turning Colorado into a paradise for people who love winter sports. Not only nature views, Colorado also has many interesting things. This state has the highest average height in the United States, with more than 50 mountain peaks higher than 4,200 meters called 14ers. The weather here changes so fast that people joke you can feel 4 seasons in one day. Colorado is also the home of the famous Coors beer brand and is called the craft beer capital of America, with hundreds of breweries. It is also one of the first states to make marijuana legal, making it a part of modern life. And more than that, the cowboy spirit of the West, the spirit of freedom and discovery, is still strong in the life and character of the people here. The culture of Colorado is a special mix. The influence of native people is shown in festivals, art, and old places. The influence of Mexico and Spain is seen in food, buildings, and language. The cowboy spirit of the West is alive in rodeo festivals, cattle ranches, and horse riding traditions. In cities like Denver or Boulder, modern culture grows with music, street art, film festivals, and food festivals. Big events like the Denver Film Festival, Telluride Bluegrass Festival, National Western Stock Show, or even Frozen Dead Guy Days in Netherlands all show the creativity and cultural diversity of Colorado. The food of Colorado is also a journey to discover. The most curious dish is Rocky Mountain oysters, which are actually bull testicles fried crispy, a brave challenge for visitors. The dish green chile, a Mexican-style green chili stew, is popular in daily meals, especially in the cold winter. Colorado lamb is said to be the best in the United States, together with grilled bison that is tasty and full of nutrition. The clear streams give fresh trout fish. And of course, craft beer is the biggest pride, making Colorado the beer capital of America, where you can easily find hundreds of special beers, from light and fruity to strong with wood flavor. All these things make a full picture of Colorado, a land that is wild and great, modern and lively, full of tradition and always creative. Coming to Colorado, you do not only see the views, but also live in the free spirit of the American West. Learn more about history, feel the friendly people, and enjoy the special food. Colorado is where the past and the present meet, where nature and people join together, where peace and energy live at the same time. This is one of the most special states of the United States, a dream place for visitors, a perfect place to live and work, and the wild but lively heart of the American West.